Oh my goodness. I get this question all the time from my peers who are business owners. They do not know what kind of work and task to give to their unicorn VAs. So I got you covered on this one. Hey everyone, I'm Emily Reagan, and you've discovered Unicorns Unite. This is a podcast for freelancers, service providers, virtual assistants, and curious listeners who would like to experience the freedom and flexibility of working virtually. We're the magic makers, movers and shakers, and the real people doing the work behind the scenes of online businesses. Welcome to Unicorns Unite. Hey, welcome back to the podcast. It's Emily Reagan, and I'm so excited you're here, and I'm hoping that you're into this whole unicorn digital media VA world like I am. Maybe you're a little bit of a nerd. You like playing online, you like looking at stats, and you like being creative, and maybe you provide a service to your clients. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. So today I want to give you a little bit of an inside tidbit on what to offer and tell your clients. So I get a lot of clients, not a lot of clients. I get a lot of business peers who come to me asking, what should I ask my VA to do? They have no idea, and they're kind of scared to ask. Some of them, this is their first hire, and they're a solopreneur, and they just don't know what you know. So this is your takeaway from this. Always upsell. And I don't mean that in a salesy way. Let them know what you're interested in. Let them know where you want to grow. Let them know what you want to learn and where you want to go, what courses you're interested in, and exploit that. And once they get a feeling of how passionate you are, they'll just be a little bit better about bringing work to you first. I grew my business by being Jennifer Allwood's go-to. Every time she needed something done, she came to me and I got it done. It's just way easier for a business owner to use somebody they already know, they already trust. It's way easier for someone to come and hire somebody in-house to do the work. And you have the opportunity there to run with it. But if you're not talking about yourself and what lights you up and what you're passionate about, they'll never know. So business owners are sometimes kind of scared to ask what else you can do. So you bring that up. You always be coming to the table with your unicorn skills and showing them off. And don't do the work unless they agree to it and they want to pay you. Like, don't do the work and then charge them if they didn't approve it. You need to let them know what you're doing. So today I have some things that a unicorn VA should be doing. And if you don't know these areas, maybe it's time to level up. Get some knowledge, take a course, watch some YouTube videos about how to do this stuff. And this would be a great add-on service. My unicorns know this from my crash course. And the reason I have this all together is I know that the business owners are looking for help in all of these areas. These are all areas that they cannot keep up with in their business. A lot of it is the backstage work, and they need your help. So the first one is search engine optimization for landing pages, blog posts, being able to come up with keywords and help business owners design content from those words. A unicorn should be able to do that. You should be able to help with installing Google Analytics, the Facebook Pixel, any kind of ad networks, all of that. A VA should be able to help them with the blogs and doing some of the content creation, taking those commonly asked questions and turning it into content that can be repeated and repurposed so the business owner does not have to get involved with all of those frequently asked questions and, basic things that keep coming up in their DMs. A unicorn VA can do basic graphic design. I'm not saying you're going to know some vector graphics here, but you should be able to offer your clients some updated Facebook cover photos and Instagram tiles and quote blocks and whatnot. You should also easily slip in and help them out with email marketing. Once they write the email, I always like to make my clients write their emails, at least until I get their voice down. But they should be writing their emails and showing up for their business. And you can do everything else, making it pretty, getting the tags right, getting the soft opt-outs in, and anything else that comes with managing their ESP, you could do that. You can also, as a unicorn VA, be doing all of their affiliate marketing. They don't need to be involved at that level. It actually probably looks more professional if somebody else is doing that. Facebook is another good one. I don't like to take over a client's Facebook entirely. Truth be told, they need to still show up and do a lot of post about themselves and their thoughts. Like, I don't want to do those posts, but you can, as a unicorn, go back and recycle content for both Facebook and Instagram that has done well, because the algorithm only shows that content the first time to a small percentage of the audience. So go back 6 months ago and see what was working. Go see what worked for last Christmas, and you can bring that up again. This is a great strategy, and it helps the business owner get out of the content wheel and kind of get ahead of the game. And then they can focus on the more relevant and timely posts that need to happen. And you can keep the basic content going in the background. A unicorn VA will take over Pinterest and Tailwind. There is absolutely no need for the client to be doing that work. I encourage my clients who like to play on Pinterest to play on Pinterest. And it's kind of fun because you can look in the search history and see what they've been looking at, which maybe I shouldn't say here on this podcast, but it gives me an idea of where their creative brains are going. And it gives me an idea on their style. And some clients just like Pinterest. It doesn't need to be all marketing and salesy all the time. Like, if they want to play, they play, but let me do the business side of things. 2 other areas that a unicorn VA could step up and help the business owner out that they're probably not even thinking about. One is YouTube, repurposing those Facebook Lives, simple video edits, maybe taking some of those Instagram lives or live IGTVs or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. You can repurpose those and start a YouTube channel. I got Jennifer Allwoods going without her even really involved at all. Eventually she got to the place where she needed to hire someone to really monetize it. But she was getting checks in the mail and not involved in that process at all. It was beyond her capacity. She had tons of content. I could go in there and do that behind the scenes as her unicorn. The last area that I want you to make sure you offer, even if you haven't done this before, because I know you can learn it, is webinar support. So many online business owners are launching their courses and programs, group coaching programs, membership sites, all of that stuff. And they need the behind the scenes webinar support. And even if you're not super techie, you could do that. You can help gather the questions. You can help engage the audience. You can help be there for them. Create the slides and do some of the follow-up emails and show up emails that are required. So those are all job tasks you could do as a digital media VA unicorn, and you can offer to your clients. They will fall in love with you, and I promise you, they will never let you go. You become that magical unicorn that everybody wants to hire. You step up into the role and you can just take over a lot and eventually grow your business to where you want it to go. If you like being a writer, go be a writer. If you want to be more of an online business manager, you go do that. If you want to be the podcast manager, you go do that. But at least clients not going to use you if they don't know what you're capable of. So you need to make yourself magical and sparkly and shine like a diamond and start putting yourself out there. So I encourage you to keep track of the tasks that you do and take note on what you don't like, because sometimes you learn in the process of elimination what's not working out. But my unicorns, all from the crash course, can all graduate and do that and help free up a business owner's mind, help them clean up the clutter, and help them get their emails growing, their online presence growing, and all of that jazz. So I hope you learned a lot here on this podcast. I can't thank you enough for joining me. If you want to pop over into my free Facebook group, I have interviews there. I have a free training series there. Just use the hashtag free training and you're going to find some cool unicorn ninja tricks. And I also have a list of my top 10 tasks that I did as a digital media VA unicorn. If you go to emilyreaganpr.com/VA tasks, you can find that. And that's just a great place to start if you're not sure what to focus on. And just know that that offering of services will get you going. I know that the business owners will want to tap into your services more once they discover how awesome you are. So go be awesome. I'll talk to you later. If you're ready to learn the digital marketing and social media skills that will get you hired online, head over to vacrashcourse.com, where you can learn about my 5-week program, the Digital Media VA Crash Course. Small business owners and solopreneurs want to hire someone who gets it and who can help them implement just about everything. They're looking for a magical assistant who does it all. With my comprehensive training, you can get your foot in the door and become a unicorn. Check out vacrashcourse.com. So the first one is search. Well, I muffled that.